What's going on, everybody? It's your host of the Morning Beer Podcast, Devril Davis. I'm here with a quick video. We're doing a quick video on what potentially could be the New York Mets lineup this year. So, pretty much I broke down in my last video what I predict for the team's roster. But I didn't tell you what I feel the lineup could be, and this is something that was mentioned by somebody in my comment section of the last video, and I was planning on doing a video like this, so they beat me to the punch. And actually, I like their idea as far as the lineup. There's actually the same lineup that I'm going with. But then the newspaper today, I seen, actually not the newspaper, sorry, there's no such thing as newspapers no more. It's all pretty much online and everything. So on Google today, and in the Mets platform that I follow, they said they showed a potential lineup that they plan on having, and that potential lineup looks even better than what I came up with. I was trying to even it off, be more even, lefty righty down, so there's no way that it's gonna be you come in with a reliever. There's no way that, since there's no more one pitcher for one batter idea no more. Pretty much I was trying to even it out, so whoever's in there, if it's a left-hander, he's not going to face two left-handers back-to-back. He's not going to face three left-handers back-to-back. He's going to have to face a righty if he's going to be in there for three batters. So, my lineup was more consistent of a lineup of leading off batting number one. And this is without a DH. We're not sure if we're going to have one. And with it being this late in the game, I doubt that we're going to have one. So, I'm more under the belief, that our infield's gonna look something like this: Davis at third and Lindor at short. And this is without any trades or any other transactions happening. This is just with the roster as it's configured right now. Davis at third, Lindor at short. And I have to say, and who else is in agreement with me? I seen Mr. Lindor in uniform today, and Mr. Lindor looks awesome in a Mets uniform. He looks like he belongs in a Mets uniform for the next 10 years, so let's make that happen. But I'm not, no man crush or anything. Very straight over here. Just want to say, Mr. Lindor, you're looking real good. Keep it up. Keep it solid. The blue here is awesome. I guess you have the Mets blue, so it's I'm okay with that. So let's go on back to it. We have Davis at third, Lindor at short, McNeil at second base, Alonso at Pete Alonso at first base, McCann's catching. Outfield's gonna be Conforto, Nimmo, Dominic Smith, all left-handed in outfield, right-handed Davis, switch hitter Lindor, which is great. We can put him anywhere we want to put him. McNeil left-handed. Alonso is our only power right-handed bat besides Davis and McCann's. So those are the right-handers right there. So how are we going to mix this up? We have 4 left-handers, 3 right-handers, 1 switch hitter. So it should be an even breakdown. So how I had it, number 1, McNeil leading off. He's not a walker. He's not going to walk, but he's going to hit. And he's going to not take a lot of pitches, but it's okay because if he's going to get on base and be on base and able to score and hit 300 to 320, 330 in that range, he's going to be on base a lot. So his average, his on-base average is always in the 340s, 350s, which is actually good, okay? If you're 320 and below, then you're not that good. You shouldn't be leading off. But if you're above 330, in my opinion, 340, you're hitting the 350s, which he's been doing for most of his career, for his 3 seasons since he's been here. By all means, go ahead and lead off, okay? Batting second, I like Lindor. The fact that he switch hits, he's going to see more at-bats by batting second than putting him lower in the lineup. He's going to be able to make more plate appearances if he's not leading off. At least if he's batting second, he's going to make more plate appearances than he'll make at batting third. So that's the whole point of having your best hitter batting early in the lineup, like how Mookie Betts bats lead off, because he's the best player on the team, and he's going to get more at bats because he's going to come around more often. So it makes a lot of sense to me, in my opinion, to bat him second. He switch hits. He's interchangeable. He's no matter how you configure the lineup around him, he's always going to be able to hit because he's a switch hitter. and he's pretty even as far as his splits. I think he's a little bit better, they said, left-handed. From what I remember when he was in Cleveland and he came to New York, and the announcer said he's a little bit better left-handed. Batting third, I had Conforto. Did I have it? Let me see where I have that. Yep, I have Conforto batting third. He's the best swing in the game, in my opinion. I'm not, not just being a homer here. I'm just saying he has the best swing. It's a classic left-handed swing, almost Don Manley-like, from what I used to see when I used to watch Don Manley when I was younger. I'm 40 years old, so I did see Don Manley in the 80s. Not Griffey-esque, but it's there. It's pretty awesome. He's from that region. He's from Oregon, so he probably grew up watching Ken Griffey, and he's left-handed himself, so he probably emulated his swing a little bit. He has a beautiful classic swing. He's coming to his own right now. He's 27. He's in his prime. He's ready to be a bona fide star. He's ready to get paid. This is his walk season. He's a Boris client. Bat him third. He's the best hitter in the team besides Lindor. You bat him third, he's going to be driving in McNeil and Lindor in front of him. With Conforto batting third, he's going to protect Lindor all day. Lindor's going to get more fastballs to hit. I think I could see a good 30 home runs healthy. If he stays healthy, let's knock on wood. Let's wish good health to the Mets this year. Conforto stays healthy, 30 to 35 home runs easily. In a full 162 games or 155, however they're looking to play it. Let's get in there with that 30 to 35 home runs. He did it before. It's not a problem for him. Over 100 RBIs and batting 300. By all means, let's extend this dude. Let's extend him and Lindor. Batting number 4. Let's hope that the third year is a charm for Alonso. He kind of had the sophomore slump. I kind of seen it coming. You kind of knew that, he's going to bring it down now. There's no way he's going to emulate 50 home runs again. I mean, it could only go downhill from there. It can't possibly be 50 home runs again. But he's on pace when the season is over to still hit in the mid to high 30s. So this guy's a bona fide masher. He's going to get you 35 home runs. He's probably going to get you 40 home runs this year if he plays, and he plays every day. If he plays right and he doesn't get in his head again like how he got his second year, and he plays like he's supposed to, he's going to get you 35 home runs. You're going to have 2 players back-to-back getting 35 home runs. So I have the right-handed bat in Alonso. So far, from 1 through 4, I have McNeil, second base. Shortstop, Lindor, batting second. Batting third, Conforto in right field. And batting cleanup, Mr. Pete Alonso at first base. Now, to protect him in the lineup, we have to go to left field. We have to go to Dominic Smith, another left-handed bat coming in here. He's now a major league hitter. At first, I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm like, all right, maybe we might have to trade this guy and get a bullpen piece. But no, you need to keep him. He's not going to play first base. It's okay. Let's get over that. It's totally Alonso's situation. But we need the universal DH. By all means, we need a universal DH. This way, we could put Smith's glove at first base and put Alonso at DH. In left field, let's hope. I mean, he slimmed down a lot, so he's moving a little bit faster than he was when he first came into the league about 3-4 years ago, when he was overweight, when he's purely a first baseman, couldn't do nothing else. Probably would have worked well in the American League where he could play first base and DH. But now, with him being a little bit slimmer, and he's going to catch the ball if the ball is hit to him. If he can move a little bit, he's going to catch the ball wherever the ball is at. So let's hope in left field he does well, and let's hope he protects Pete Alonso as the left-handed bat behind Pete Alonso. So who's going to be our number 6 hitter? Whoever plays third base, okay? Whoever plays third base. If it's J.D. Davis, by all means, J.D. Davis is going to be our number 6 hitter. And as a hitter, yes, I like him number 6. I like him as a hitter. If it's Chris Bryant, having Chris Bryant number 6, you must have a hell of a team in front of him. Or Suarez, or Chapman, or whoever else. I thought about Kyle Seigler, but How much more left-handers are you going to get? We're going to be like the reverse the New York Yankees, where the New York Yankees have all right-handers and we have all left-handers. We're going to just not be able to balance that out. So no to Kyle Seager. If we're going to make a trade, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen anymore. You really don't see huge trades like that in spring training unless it just has to be done. But I'm thinking that team's going to hold out and pretty much do it more towards the trade deadline, see if they get a little bit more as far as prospect-wise, and go from there. But our number 6 hitter is going to be our third baseman, whoever plays third base. If it's Bryant, Suarez, or Chapman, or Davis, they're going to be batting number 6. That's a deep lineup already if you have that type of third baseman batting number 6 behind Dominic Smith. Now our number 7 hitter, who, to balance this out, is going to be Nimmo. He's going to be batting left-handed, and he's going to have to slide down to 7 position. The reason why he's not batting leadoff, he's not batting number 9 because we have no DH, and he's not batting number 8 because we don't want to waste him to a pitcher. He gets on base too much, so you have to put him in front of somebody that's going to hit. And McCann's is going to be batting number 8, batting behind him, the right-hander, and he's going to be able to drive in somebody like Nimmo. If you put Nimmo number 8, he's wasted because he gets on base too much. He's going to be, or if there's less than 2 outs, the pitcher's going to have to bunt him over each time after he walks and after he gets on base. So, not to waste his talents, and his best talent is getting on base. Bat him number 7, put McCann's number 8, and this way it balances off the lineup. Left-handed switch hitter. We're going to go through it again. McNeil left-handed. Lindor switch hitter. Number 3, Conforto left-hander. Alonso right-hander. Dominic Smith left-hander. Third baseman J.D. Davis right-hander. Number 7, Nimmo left-hander. Number 8, catcher McCann's right-handed. Okay, that balances out left, right with the switch hitter Lindor in the middle at bat number 2. I like the balance in that lineup, but what I've seen today, I'm like, all right, maybe balance is not necessary. Maybe you just, hey, listen, let's just put the best lineup out there. Let's get the RBIs. Let's get these runs in. Okay, so what I was shown was pretty left-handed, top-heavy left-handed, and we have no choice. We have no, our main hitters are left-handed, right? We had Nimmo batting first, which, once again, this is maximizing his skill. His skill is getting on base. You put him in front of all these other mashers behind him, they're going to drive him in. And you know what? This is a better idea than my idea, all right? I'm more open to this idea instead of just trying to balance this lineup. I think this idea is a lot better. Bat Nimmo first. Bat McNeil second, okay? Put our best player on the team, maybe not our best hitter, but our best player, Lindor, the switch hitter, all right? And bat him third. Now, if there's a right-hander starting this game, you just went through Nimmo, McNeil, Lindor, all right? Number 4, though, right? Number 4, though, rhymes with Conforto, okay? Number 4 is going to be Michael Conforto, okay? You got him to protect Lindor. He's going to be batting left-handed. So if you're right-handed starter and you starting the game against Nimmo, McNeil, Lindor, and Conforto, that's 4 left-handers right there, okay? Then bat number 5 is Alonso to protect Conforto, and I think that's going to be, no matter which way you formulate this, if it's 2, 3, 4, Lindor, Conforto, Alonso, or 3, 4, 5, same thing, Lindor, Conforto, Alonso. That 3 should be together and stacking that way, stacking that order, Lindor, Conforto, Alonso. So 4 through 5, you got Nimmo, McNeil, Lindor, Conforto, Alonso, okay? Batting behind him, I think they had Dominic Smith, so we have another left-hander in there. He's going to be batting number 6. Number 7 is J.D. Davis. Now, if you have J.D. or whoever your third baseman is, if it's Bryant, Chapman, or Suarez, but if you have J.D. Davis batting number 7 and protecting Dominic Smith, by all means, we have a tough lineup to go through. Then after that, batting number 8 is McCann's. And McCann's, no matter which way you slot this, McCann's $40 million catcher for 3 or 4 years is going to be batting number 8, and we have a deep lineup. If James McCann is batting number 8 on your team, possibly putting up 18 home runs for you, possibly batting 280, possibly having an all-star season again. And I'm looking forward to a lot of runs from this team. So my first, and this I got this from one of these projected lineups that they had on Google. One of these Mets things I follow, Mets Mirage or whatever. One of these don't I'm bad with names or remember names, so just forgive me. My first, and I'm gonna go over this again. My first choice as far as lineup was McNeil, Lindor, Conforto, Alonso, Dominic Smith, Davis, McCann, Nimmo, McCanns. But I just think I like this lineup a lot better with Nimmo batting first, McNeil batting second, Lindor batting third, Conforto batting fourth, Alonso batting fifth, Dominic Smith batting sixth, J.D. Davis batting seventh, and McCann's batting eighth. And the pitcher is sliding at number 9. Hopefully it's DeGrom, because DeGrom can hit. And we have an awesome lineup right there. So let me know what you feel, if you feel that's an adequate enough lineup. I like that second lineup a lot more. I think it's going to be putting everybody in their skills correctly in place to be successful. Nimmo batting the top of the lineup instead of batting the third quarter of the lineup. Lindor batting third, even though he's not going to get as much as bats batting third as is compared to second. I still think he's the best player on the team, and he needs to be featured that way. Excuse me. The combination of Lindor, Conforto, and Alonso, I think that's what a good 3 hitters in a row. That a lot of teams don't have that type of depth between their 3 top hitters. Okay, so and then right behind that, you got Davis and Smith. It's just a thick team as far as lineup. We could still improve because you never know if they make another trade for a third baseman. If they make a trade that's going to bring in a bona fide star like Brian Suarez or Chapman, we're still keeping our fingers crossed on that. And it doesn't have to be done now. It could be done sometime in the middle of the season. But it's still an awesome lineup, I feel. I'm going to go a little bit more into the rest of the team. I think the starting pitching staff is going to slot more like DeGrom. Number 1, there's nothing to debate about. Number 2 is going to be Stroman. Number 3 is going to be Carrasco. Number 4 is going to be Taijuan Walker, TW. And number 5 is going to be a race between Peterson and Lucchesi. I think it should be Peterson from what he did last year. Lucchesi could be a spot starter here and there. Bullpen is a crapshoot. However, I'm looking at the bullpen depth that we have, right? I'm looking at the people that we have, the talent that we have in the bullpen right now. Yes, the injury to Lugo totally pushed us away as far as what we could potentially be going to start the season. But we have some good players. Keep an eye out, right? And this one right now is Vizcaino. I can't say his first name. Vizcaino, the guy who was on the Atlanta Braves. He's talented. I think he was injured last year. Didn't play the whole 2020. Last time he played was in 2019. Had a great season. I think he's coming off an injury. But if he can get his shit together and pitch like how he used to pitch, we might have a diamond in the rough. All right, he might not start the season in the Major League roster. He's on a 40-man roster, but he might start the season more so in AAA. But if he's healthy enough and capable of pitching the way he pitched earlier in his career, I think we have a diamond in the rough right there. We have some names. We have Jacob Barnes came from Anaheim and stuff like that. We're not too bad if we stay pat right now. If we don't make another move, we don't get Jeffers, we don't get Shane Green, we don't get Tyler Clippard coming back to us, I think we still have an adequate enough team that's going to compete right now. But as far as what we're doing with the other acquisitions, let's just see what happens. We're open to getting another reliever. We're open to potentially upgrading third base and whatever else. Our bench is solid. I really went through that numerous times. I'm not going to go through that again. But that's our lineup. Let me know what you think. I'm the host of the Morning Beer Podcast, Deborah Davis. Please like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. All the information you need to know to contact me is going to be in the bottom. If you if you want, pass the word on. Let people know this is a Mets channel. We're going to be talking about Mets all year long. As the season progresses, as spring training goes on, we're going to be talking a lot more about Mets. Please follow the podcast. If you want some information on other things I'm going to be doing in the future, I'll definitely let you know on my podcast, all right? I'm your host, Deborah Davis. Peace. Thanks for sharing your time with me.